Thank you. I invite you to take a moment to settle into your seat. And if at any time during today's meditation you need to shift your position, please feel free to do so mindfully. And you can close your eyes or have them capped with your gaze lowered. And if you feel like you need to open your eyes during the meditation, feel free to do so. And when you're ready, close or cap them again and return to the meditation. I invite you to mindfully take a big full breath in and slowly let it out. You can have your hands resting on your lap or on your knees. Whatever feels best for you is perfect. I invite you again to take another mindful, nice deep breath in and slowly let it out. Continue to settle yourself. Perhaps you can wiggle about and really nestle your bottom into the seat until you feel comfortable, until you feel held. And there's no need to intentionally seek any particular experience or outcome for today's meditation. But right now, just observe and bear witness to the unique rhythm of your own breath. You might notice the sensation of the cool air passing through your nostrils as you inhale. And then you might notice the slightly warmer air passing through your nostrils as you exhale. And as the rhythm of your breath draws you into deeper states of relaxation, perhaps the otherwise subtle movements of your body are becoming more noticeable. Perhaps you notice the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and then out. Perhaps you notice the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in and then out. And perhaps you don't really notice anything. And there's no right or wrong here. And your experience is exactly what it's meant to be. And we can invite an even deeper state of relaxation by intentionally making your next few breaths a little bit deeper, a little bit bigger, and a little bit longer. Now let go of this intentional regulation of your breath and return to your natural flow. Throughout your meditation, whenever you witness that your mind has wandered off, which is likely to happen, gently guide your attention back to your breath, back to the movement of your body as your breath flows through you. And let your breath be your anchor to the present moment. You may witness sounds in your environment. They may be near, and they may be far. And as you witness them, know that they're neither good nor bad. They're simply part of your practice today. And you may be witnessing smells in your environment. And as you witness them, know that they're neither likable nor dislikable. They simply are. You may notice if there's a taste in your mouth, perhaps from the last thing you consumed. And as you witness it, know that it's neither pleasant nor unpleasant. It simply is. And as you meditate and everything slows down, it becomes quieter. You can scan for internal sensations of your body that you might normally ignore. You may listen for stories being told by your body. And these stories may amplify in the silence. Your body's whisperings may become louder. Or perhaps you're noticing what's being whispered for the very first time. Be the witness to it all. Move your attention now to your feet and your toes. And witness any sensations that you may notice there. Perhaps you're aware of your foot in contact with the ground beneath you. Now move your attention up to your ankles and your calves and your shins. Again, witnessing any sensations. Using your inhale to gently guide your attention to these areas, and on the exhale, allowing a release and a softening. And remember to be kind to yourself and observe what's happening without wondering why, or thinking this is good or this is bad. Whatever is, simply is. Now move your attention to your knees. You can imagine your breath circling about inside your knee joint. Notice the soft flesh behind your knees. And think about the tissues that hold the joint together. Witness any sensations like tingling or tightening, pulsing, and accept it all. Our knees are used to bearing the weight of our bodies, so allow the flow of your breath to slowly soothe your knees in the absence of that burden. Move your attention to your thighs. Witness any sensations along the front, the back, or the sides of your thighs. And let your leg muscles relax and let them sink into whatever surface is beneath you, and let go. And trust that surface to bear the full weight of your legs. And inhale deeply. And with your exhale, continue to release any tension or muscular engagement in your legs. And remember, you're not seeking any particular experience. And whether this is your first body scan or your 100th, you're doing it correctly. And direct your attention now to your hip and your pelvic area, letting your attention travel across and through each hip, one and then the other. Notice the feel of your bottom in your seat and invite the support being offered to you. And let yourself surrender to that support. And now gently direct your attention to your lower back and letting the expansion and contraction of your breath create softness. And if you notice an area where your attention wants to linger, let it. And continue to intentionally direct your breath to that place as you learn to accept what sensations are there without judgment, without labels of right or wrong or good or bad. Continue to inhale fully, and on the exhale, let go a little bit more. Move your attention now to the vertebrae beginning in your lower back. And trace each one as they stack one on top of the other, as it travels from your lower back to the middle of your back, into your upper back. Being curious about each sensation along the way. And perhaps as your attention is traveling up your spine, you notice the gentle expansion and contraction of your side body and your back body, moving in time with each breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Now move your attention to the front of your torso, to your stomach and your chest cavities. And as you inhale, notice the rise of your chest and belly. And as you exhale, notice their return to emptiness. See if you can witness the sensation of your own heart beating. Relax into the rhythm and flow of it. This is as unique to you as your own breath patterns are. Move your attention now to your shoulders. And let it travel down each arm to your hand, to your fingertips. You might even play with the idea of channeling your breath into and out of your fingertips or the palms of your hands. Witness any sensations such as pulsating or tingling. And if your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Now move your attention from your fingertips and your hands and let it travel back up your arms, past your shoulders, and all the way to your neck. And let your attention linger in your throat and in the base of your neck where it meets your skull. Greet whatever you notice, letting go of any thoughts or stories you're telling yourself about sensations you might encounter. Move your attention to your jaw. If you find you might be holding some tension there, play with releasing it by letting your teeth slightly part. And notice your tongue, how it feels inside your mouth. And now direct your attention to your face and witness the space behind your eyes. And let your attention wash over your whole head, your ears, and your scalp. And from there, let your attention expand out to include your entire body as a whole, bathing in your own awareness from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. And now release that attention to your body and bring it back to your breath. And as we move now into more prolonged periods of silence, I'd like to invite you to experience the silence with that sense of playfulness and let the ease that play evokes help you to simply witness the movement of your body and mind with a curiosity, accepting every aspect of your experience. And when you witness movement of thought, return your attention to your breath. And if you witness movement of your emotions, return your attention to your breath. And if you witness movement in your body, return your attention to your breath. It's in our silence that we find our wisdom, and our wisdom itself is silent. We'll sit together in silence for 5 minutes, and I'll keep track of the time. invite you to continue to sit quietly, allowing your eyes to remain closed as I share with you a poem about the power of witnessing both ourselves and others. For another, to freely express words and thoughts, deepest fears and greatest joys in the absence of judgment or conformity is liberation. And as we bear witness to the words of another, we linger in the silence of our mutual presence. Our opinion is not sought. Our approval is not necessary. All we need to be is a safe place for experiences to land, to resonate in undefinable ways with our own history of being. And unto ourselves, memories emerge. Details are recalled and enlivened, triggered by our discernible senses of sight, sound, and scent. These conscious aspects of ourself are the smoke and mirrors of our subconscious souls. And in the darker places of discovery, we may relive the past. Regret, shame, or guilt, recalling the consequences of words and thoughts unspoken, of deeds not done, and the scars left from moments of anger and frustration, scars that fool us into believing they've marked our soul. And it's with courage and bravery that we enter the darkness, and in doing so and not fleeing from what we face, the light follows us and begins to shine through us. And the shackles of the past fall to the ground. And we can relive the past anew and recall the great moments of great love and joy, shared laughter and affection, tender embraces bestowed upon us with patience, care, and acceptance. As the witness offering ourselves to another, we share our awareness and our honoring. And as we witness to ourselves, we share the same awareness and honoring. I invite you to now start taking some deeper breaths. Slowly reacquaint yourself with the sensation of being in your environment. Notice the space your physical body is taking up, and allowing for any movement your body is asking you for. Notice the feel of the surface beneath you. Notice the sounds around you. Noticing any taste in your mouth. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes.